This shit's gonna be super scuffed.
Oh yeah, good girl.
Alright, so this is Ep.1 of the Caffeinated Weebs Podcast. We are just gonna be basically introducing us as the Weeb-baristas. Yeah.
Weeb-baristas.
Weeb-baristas, I'm sorry, yes.
Weeb-baristas makes us sound like weeb furries.
Okay, you're completely right about that, yes. Weeb-baristas.
No.
So tonight we're basically just going to be talking about like where we started with anime, how we got introduced into anime, and yeah, our general consensus of anime and what we like. Who would like to kick it off?
I'd say Dan, because like he's the newest of everybody here.
I mean,
Is he?
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, new, but go ahead. I'll say. I mean, you've done some stuff that I don't think any of us have done. So
What was the first question again? I just want to make sure.
It's basically like what got you into anime and what keeps you going into the genre, like why do you like it, and what was the anime that pretty much brought you into it?
Well, what got me into anime was my friend Isaiah. Whenever I went over, he would always have One Piece up on his TV, and we would kind of just watch it for a little while. And that was kind of what really got me into anime. It was my first anime I ever watched. I'm fully caught up on it. It's probably my favorite anime so far. I don't know what else to say.
You're doing great, hun. You're doing great. Keep going.
You little bitch.
I will say something you said in the past. Just it's just knowing that you watched that all 700 episodes. Like, dude,
There's over
or
900.
750. Is there really? Oh, jeez, dude.
Yeah, like
There's
yeah,
only
you
like,
did not skip any filler.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, just knowing that you went through all that, I'm like, because like I was thinking about, I was like, yeah, you're fairly new into it. I was like, but he's watched all of One Piece. That's a feat, dude. That's a
Yeah,
feat.
without a
And
doubt.
currently working on Naruto, and you're actually finished with
He
Naruto,
already
aren't you?
finished it, yeah.
Naruto and Shippuden are done. I'm on Boruto now.
Gee, you see?
Water 7 is where I'm
Okay,
fucking...
I'm sorry, but I'm already gonna say something. It's Naruto, please.
What did I say?
Naruto.
Oh, I have a bad habit. I'm sorry.
It's all good. It's all good.
I mean, it's no. What was it? Hunter x Hunter. I mean,
Yes. No. To be fair, I have heard that it is actually pronounced Hunter x Hunter, and I have also seen everything that it is
It's weird.
for sure 100% pronounced Hunter x Hunter. So I am sorry to the anime community when I have been calling it Hunter x Hunter.
I thought it
But
was
to
Well,
be
there-
fair,
by Hunter.
it
there are people
is-
that double down.
yeah,
Hunter
exactly.
times Hunter.
See, there you go.
So yeah, Josh, you want to go next?
Yeah. I forgot how old I was when I first started watching anime. I was like a kid. It was like around kindergarten that I remember this, like kindergarten, first grade. Like, I started with, and I didn't know what anime was at the time, because this is before the scene for anime was quite like it is today.
Yeah,
But I remember on USA, they had
on
before
USA.
school. Yeah, you don't have that channel?
No, I do, but I like.
Okay. Yeah,
just didn't
that's
know
what's
for
weird.
anime.
It's USA. They used to play cartoons every day in the morning before kids would go to school. Yeah, but what's crazy is they had Sailor Moon, and they played it in a row every episode. And I watched it every morning, and I had no idea what anime was at the time. And I didn't really follow it after that. It wasn't until years later, like I was like probably 8 or 9. My brother got into anime because he had a friend that was like, oh, he watches anime, so he tried it. My brother just wasn't into anime. He like started something and he didn't finish it.
Yeah.
So I mean, but it was, I don't know what it was that pulled me in, because it was around that. It was probably around when I was like 12 or 13 that I really like. Stars used to have like the Stars pack. It was like action, I forgot what other channels there were. There's like Western and just different channels that were themed by that. But Action always played anime. But when they played anime, they played the dark shit.
Ooh.
Oh,
Like-
Okay.
Like Psycho Diver.
Show.
Oh.
No.
Nah, Yu Yu Hakusho's not
No.
even dark. Nah, that's not
No,
even dark.
no,
That's
no,
like
I mean
early
dark.
shonen.
Later on.
But I mean like Tank Police, but that wasn't like dark. But when I say dark stuff, I mean if you ever see Psycho Diver, that's fucking dark. But I mean not everything was that dark. I mean they had crap. What was the anime? I'm drawing a blank on the name, and the name that I have in my head is not the right name because I know what that is, and I'm not gonna say it.
Give a quick description.
Shawnee, there's a live action movie that you said was better than the anime. That's all I gotta say. You should get it from that.
Wait.
No.
No, stop,
Like I
Dan.
mentioned
Don't
it,
ever
and you
say
got
that.
pissed. You actually got pissed on stream when I mentioned it. Like I was like, I'm sorry.
What did you
I
just
said
Like you
that there
said
was
that the live action. You said the anime was horrible.
Oh.
There was like 2 episodes.
Oh, Alita Battle Angel.
Battle Angel Alita.
Oh,
There was that's where I first saw the anime, and like to me it was dark. There's like 2 episodes.
It
was dark.
Dog shit.
It's dark.
I'm sorry.
It was
the
dog shit.
Actual
You gotta remember,
anime is
when
dog shit.
you're getting into anime, you don't even know what it is. You don't know what to base it off of.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
here I am watching this. I mean, I'm seeing how gory it is. I'm just like, at this point, I'm like Saturday morning cartoons, and then I'm seeing this. I'm like, oh, they don't show this on cartoons. There's nudity. I'm just like, oh, that's not like that.
Cartoon Network, man.
I think Cartoon Network was a fairly new channel at the time. Toonami wasn't even a thing yet, because they were still playing the stuff they'd play on like Boomerang. This is before they even had like Dexter's Laboratory and all that.
I think
Like,
that was still
yeah.
early CNN days.
Yeah.
Or
So
cartoon.
What, so this is like early, probably 1990.
it was in the It was early '90s, yeah. Because like
Mhm.
at the same time, the other place I saw anime was Sci-Fi. They played it on
Interesting, yeah.
Saturdays,
Okay.
and so again, it was dark stuff. Like I
Right.
forgot.
And,
And forgive me, I'm just gonna pronounce it like this because I don't know. I know there's a couple pronunciations for it, but like Akira.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kira's so fucked.
But it's so
Exactly.
good.
I saw this at a young age. That was among the first animes that I saw. That Ghost in the Shell. I'm just like, oh shit, dude! Like, I was
Ooh,
I
the
was
OG
blown away.
Ghost
It
in
was
the
so
Shell
cool. Like, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Mm.
I mean, when it came to some of the older stuff that I started with some classics like Ninja Scroll. Have you seen it yet? It is worth it. Still on Hulu.
I still have
totally
not
worth
watched it. I still have not watched
Totally,
it.
not the series, the movie.
Okay.
It was so badass. Like it's like straight up ninja stuff. It was like badass. I mean, like when you're seeing ninjas, you're thinking Ninja Turtles, and you see this, and like this dude just lost his fucking head. Well, I didn't say fucking at the time. It was
Yeah.
like, this dude just lost his freaking head.
By the way,
And
Thick
it was
Supreme in the chat just said, "Oh God, I thought the Sci-Fi Channel anime was a fever dream."
no, it was real. I mean, it wasn't. I don't remember. I don't remember any big names. All the big names were on Action. Like I said, that's where I saw Ghost in the Shell. I saw at the time Psycho Diver. I want to say it was Black Magic M66, another Matsume Shiro anime. Tank Police, another one by him. So there was a lot on there, and like that was the early stuff.
Oh God! Imagine
So-
what it would be like today if we had the fucking regulations of the '90s. Kids would be
Oh.
watching like Junji fucking Ito and shit.
I think a lot
It
of
was-
anime would be a lot darker, but I think it would be honestly better. I feel like it would be honestly better.
Oh shit! My tea.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. Like another one that was like really dark that was like I thought was really cool was Wicked City. Like if you again, that's another dark one that I highly recommend. The story, it's interesting, but it was entertaining. Like,
So real
love
quick,
it.
I just want to like clarify with Alita Battle Angel. The only reason why I don't have any love for the anime is because I saw the new live action before I ever saw that.
I'll be honest, I'm scared to watch that.
The live action,
Yeah.
it's I don't know. For me, it's
'Cause,
so
like,
good just
even-
because, like I said, I mean, I saw that first. But if I were to see like anything anime and then go into a live action, like with Death Note, oh my god, that was a train wreck.
Oh no. Well, let's separate this. The Japanese live action movies were amazing. The Netflix movie was shit.
I've heard that the Japanese ones are much better. They're not
dude,
like
so good.
I've heard that they're not like perfect, but like they're much better.
No, but it was so good. Like I mean, I remember watching those. I'm like, dude, like everything was like spot on. Even K, he was like, I think I'm saying his name wrong. I keep mixing his name up.
L Light.
L. I keep getting his name. I don't know why the fuck I keep calling him K.
Wait,
But
so
L,
are we talking
he was-
about L, the kid that sat in his chair like?
Yeah,
Okay.
that ate all the sweets.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why I keep calling him K. I just
Wrong
I
letter.
don't know
wrong
why.
letter.
I know. like, come on, dude. But like the actor that chose for him was like really, really good. Like it was believable. Like he was a real person that they based it off of.
I don't remember
At
where
least
I
from what I
watched.
remember.
They did a TV show, like a live action TV show a while back, and I was watching it, but I mean, it was Japanese live action, but
Mm.
I don't know, it kind of fell off like 3 or 4 episodes in just because like the acting for it wasn't great. So I'm sure the movies are much better, but still.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
But well, just it wasn't until like I was like in 7th or 8th grade, that I really knew what anime was. That was around when like I want to say Shonen Jump became more prominent. I had a friend who was also into Shonen Jump at the same time. We'd get the issues around the same time. Like this was like early. Like I started it at issue 2 of Shonen Jump.
Oh wow.
Like
wow.
Yeah. Like I was so upset because I couldn't find the first one. But sucks. Okay, so it had Naruto. It had one. I don't know if I said that. I probably butchered it again.
Yes, you did.
Naruto? Did I say it right now? I don't know.
Naruto.
I'm so okay. I say it like that for a reason because anytime I said it the other way, I was made fun of, and I won't say why because we're streaming right now. I'll tell you later. But it had Bleach, Shaman King, which I don't know if anybody really remembers that.
Yeah.
I remember that wasn't as popular as the other stuff in there, and they actually started to fall off at one point. They got like what was it, Go? And I was like, dude, it's about a board game. It's boring. And then like I don't know, the tennis one. I wasn't into the sports
Prince of
stuff
Tennis,
ever.
Yeah, all that stuff.
I was never into that stuff. So that's where it kind of started falling off for me. But it was so cool because, like, you know, at the same time, you were also watching Dragon Ball Z on Toonami.
Mm-hmm.
Or you had that. You had Outlaw Star.
As well.
I didn't even know that was in the U.S. ever. Jeez. Because like I always watched Dragon Ball Z. I watched, like I said, Outlaw Star. I think there was something else. I don't remember.
Probably Trigun.
No, Trigun was on. No. This is Toonami when it was like on the afternoons. Like around like
so that
like
was
like 4:00 I think because it was like when the older kids would be home. They're like, oh, we got the more mature stuff on for you guys now. I don't remember Sailor Moon. I mean, it might have been on, but I didn't watch it then. Like I said, I was like so blown away by Dragon Ball Z because I was new to it. So I was watching it, and then like I'm reading through it on through the Shonen Jump, and you know, and you got to read Naruto. Did I say it right that time? I didn't. No. Fucking hell, dude. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Well, I that one.
That one.
I was reading through that, and that one started from the beginning in the U.S. So did Bleach, but I want to say.
I apologize for that, gentlemen.
You're good.
I want to say Dragon Ball Z started later on, like with the Android saga.
Oh,
if I'm not
love
mistaken.
Dragon Ball Z. Wait, what's up?
Not a whole lot.
No, but that's it. That just kind of took history. Just kind of took over from there. You know.
Got it. Well, now with where you're at with your anime, what would you probably say? Are you like? Do you usually look forward to with the seasons of anime? Like, what type of genre are you more or less into?
Horror when I could find it. I'm a sucker for horror. And, you know, I've actually, if I find a really good horror series, I usually buy it. Like I'm all over the place though. It's one of those, if I like it, I watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really gonna pull me in. Like there's some that I was like, I don't know if I'll like this, and I started watching. I'm like, oh, it's pretty good. Like with was it Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out? Like when I started reading the manga, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be into this. And then I started reading, and it's funny. It's like you said, a slice of life. I was liking it, and it's not something I would have liked before. I've been trying to get out of my comfort zone and read stuff that or watch stuff that I wouldn't normally.
Okay. Sasha, do you want to go next?
Yeah, sure thing. Right, so what are we at starting?
What anime was like your starting point, and like where did that take you into anime? Basically.
Well, gosh, I had to have been just out of like 4th or 5th grade, so God, wherever that puts me. Probably like 8, 9, something like that.
I feel like yours and mine is gonna be like very similar.
Possibly. I was just kind of hanging out with my cousin. Just the weekends when my grandparents would pick me up, and I just kind of live out there at their home. We just kind of started watching anime. He showed me a couple of his older like mangas and stuff like that, and he ended up showing me Case Closed, or Detective Conan, as it's
Mhm.
known in Japan. Uh, it's basically a detective series. Super dark, actually, for what the subject matter is. A kid basically, helping solve crimes.
Well,
You think that's
he's not
just
even
gonna
a
be
kid though, right?
No, he's actually world-class detective adult that got turned into a child and is
Yeah.
now forced to kind of help out a bumbling detective figure out a bunch of pretty heinous murders usually. It's super contrasting because you see just a character with a huge head, and it's like, okay, it's just going to be a nice little, oh, that man got shot and is dead. So from there on, it was actually a pretty older series. I think it started in about the 80s, and it's still going today. It's one of the
Is
longest
it
running
really?
anime series.
Yes, it is
Oh
still
yeah,
going.
they're still making new episodes and new fucking parts of the manga as well, if I remember correctly. It's nuts. So from there, I just kind of went around to some of the older animes and like battle shonens, stuff like Fist of the North Star and oh god, it's my one true love, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure seasons 1 and 2.
I just want to say I saw
But
Josh's face light up when you said Fist
No,
of the North Star.
because it sparked something. There is an anime I forgot that was on, but I'll talk about that later.
Okay, continue.
But so my tastes have mostly just been revolving around, older kind of dark battle shonens, stuff that's, a little more to old art form rather than new kind of stuff. But then again, like I also range out to like my guilty pleasure dot hack.
I never could get into Dot
I
Hack.
I never got. I remember there was a game series on PS2. I had
Yes.
friends that were like
It was
crazy
so
about it. I never got to get into it, and like by the time everybody started talking about it, I mean they were already like what 3 games in. I was like, yeah, not good, because they were like 2 disc uh games, and like obviously that means for PS2 those are pretty long games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I was like, I mean, I already knew, I already had an idea how long those games, how long RPGs normally ran, but 2 discs, nah.
Yeah, and it's
I
an
couldn't do it.
RPG within an RPG, so it's it's gamed up game mechanics. But yeah, it was pretty fun, honestly. I really enjoyed the series, as cheesy as it was, and as stark contrast to I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, but I don't like Sword Art Online or any of those kinds of animes.
I'm hearing that from a lot from people. I mean, have you? I'm guessing you've already watched it. Have you watched the whole thing or just a few episodes?
I couldn't get more than a few episodes in. It just kind of felt like a retread of Dot Hack, and not in a way like.
See, there it is.
Redeemable.
See, because I didn't get into Dot Hack, that's probably why Sword Art Online pulled me in. Because I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting,
Probably same,
and then
honestly.
here I am watching through it. So yeah, that makes sense then.
I will say with
Yeah.
Sword Art, I don't care for part 2 of season 1, and I really don't care for part 2 of season 2.
A
The
lot of the
Alfheim
characters are
stuff.
just, they don't make sense.
No,
Like, the main character's just
I mean,
a fucking asshole.
well, I mean that's just because of the world that he's in and the way that he's portrayed right at the beginning. Just because he was in the beta, he's automatically seen as someone who knows things that he shouldn't know, and he's a cheater because he was a beta player, all this bullshit. But I will say with Sword Art, I mean, it
I don't
probably
know, I
is
guess-
the same with like it's whether or not I watched Dot Hack or I watched Sword Art. But so yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead and continue.
Oh, it's all good. I guess the only reason that kind of thing doesn't pull me in is, like, I've seen the, down and out beaten protagonists, like, just so many ways. It's like, it's just another one.
Yeah.
That's why, like, animes like Hajime no Ippo and stuff like that really pull me in, because the characters are super driven. Like, there's a reason for everything that they're doing, and it's just masterful, stupid comedy.
I'm gonna catch slack for this. I have never watched it.
You should. It's a blending of the old style of, like, art as an anime, as
Mhm.
well as, just high octane action fun. Like, you hear the man's muscles ripping to the sound of roaring jet engines. It's the sickest, most metal shit.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
what would you say is your taste in anime? Like, what is your genre choice, and what do you find yourself, I guess, going towards mainly? What type of genre?
Oof. Battle shonen, I guess, and more like art driven.
Okay.
Like, oh gods, if you've ever watched K.
Well, I will say, as far as like the art stuff goes, that is one of the things that actually did pull me into Attack on Titan. The
It did have a
animation in
really good
that
art style.
is just, it's so beautiful. But then they do the CGI on the freaking colossal Titan, and that's just horrendous.
Hey, you guys. Yeah, no, like, chances are, if your anime don't look good, if it don't look like a fucking... If I can't pull that screen rip and it looks like a fucking painting, I don't want it. Every frame
Okay.
artwork.
I'm sorry, my heart skipped a beat there. I thought you were about to start trashing Cowboy Bebop. I was like, dude, come on, man.
No.
Come on.
Thick Supreme, thank you for
No.
the follow. Appreciate it.
That would be crucifying myself on the internet.
Like, that was...
No,
I took
Cowboy
pride-
Bebop is a
I-
lovely gem.
I think I still have it, but I bought Cowboy Bebop and I wore it out when I first got it on DVD. Like, I watched it that much.
Dude, that was...
I need to get a new one.
Teenage
And knowing that you get it in Blu-ray now,
It's honestly one of the series I've watched multiple times. It is probably my most watched series. Just
It's
because,
just
I mean,
the pinnacle of character design.
it's so good. The story is so good on it. And I mean, I know dub is not a thing for most animes, but I'm sorry, but the English dub is so good on it.
Okay, so here's the thing I also wish to say. Anyone who says dubs are not a valid form of watching should be shot.
Oh, okay,
To be
dude.
fair, there's a
Wait,
lot of
I
anime.
think there's a future episode coming.
No,
A future
yeah,
episode.
that's fine. That's fine. We can totally leave that up because I mean I feel like that's totally a good debate because yeah, there's animes where I just need to stop. I just need to stop. All right, continue, please.
Yeah. I feel like that's going to be a long conversation, so I'd probably hold off on that one. We can save that for even, I don't know, maybe next episode if you're up for it, unless you really want to jump into Shield Hero.
I'm down for whatever. I'm down for whatever because I think both are going to be great discussions. There's plenty of content in episode 1 of Shield Hero.
Mm-hmm.
You guys want to know something we haven't done yet?
What's that?
Introduce ourselves.
That is a very well, kinda.
We kind of did.
Kinda. I mean, Sean kinda.
That was
we really
I went
didn't.
for tea.
We really didn't.
Well, I mean, it helps when we all have cameras too.
It does help.
See who's talking.
Listen,
But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Hold on. I mean, it doesn't make sense because I mean, most people are gonna be listening anyway. So.
Yeah, we'll do it at the end. We'll do it at the end.
Okay.
Thank you, Dan.
Come on,
Thank
You'll
you.
remain
Midway in.
anonymous.
Scuffed cast.
Exactly. I said right at the beginning that this is going to be so scuffed. It was literally first thing I said.
Yeah.
Shaw.
All right, so please go ahead and finish up.
Why is my pot still steaming? I don't know where we what.
Last thing you were talking about was Cowboy Bebop. And the
Oh yeah. Yeah, if your art design isn't good and unique and fucking if it's not inspired and it doesn't have a direction, then there's no point. If you are just using basic storyboard as your art form, it's just what's the point of like doing anything? Just make a manga because
well, some of it's just somebody thinking, well, the manga sells well. Let's try to cash in on an anime, and they make it cheaply.
Well, I mean that's the
I mean,
thing with
I can
most
say
anime,
I think we've
though.
all seen at least one anime after the end. We're like, what were you gaining from this? This has been crap.
The point of anime usually is to drive manga sales. That's the whole reason why they did most animes. But yeah. So
Oh, and Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is my favorite. Not Z. Dragon Ball.
I gotta say, I'm
really?
torn between Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause they're both unique in their own way.
So my take on that is that while Dragon Ball Z is a hallmark and a giant just cornerstone of what we have as anime today and what we know about storytelling and character progression, the original was honestly better written. Okay, I will say from the beginning of Z to the end of the Frieza saga, Saiyan saga and all, were really well written and, masterful pacing. But then after that, Toriyama didn't know what to do. With Dragon Ball, it wasn't a plan. It was just, episodic adventure fun, just with a loose progression and a loose goal ahead. And each character was given their time to, grow and become a character. Like, you see, like, at least 4 or 5 different people that Goku just ended up fighting that are now his, to the death friends, would die from him. Oh, hello 2v1, and hello Bugby. How are you? Anyways, sorry about that, just chat. But I feel that the characters are a little bit more well fleshed out because, he straight up forgets about people. In Z, where's Launch? Why is Tien just a bitch? Why is Yamcha just a bitch?
Yamcha
Yeah, I
was a
will
bitch.
say, when you go back and you watch their Z, you do think about how the Z Warriors are all there just for cannon fodder.
Moral
Mhm.
support.
They
and
they,
to
they go in,
die.
oh, we'll fight them. They die. Oh, we'll bring them back later. It's like,
Yeah, fucking
But-
Yamcha's just like, don't worry, guys. I'll take first crack at this. And it's like, okay, maybe he'll, like get his ass kicked, but he'll probably get a good few shots in.
Yamcha
Fucking KO'd by a goddamn Cyberman. They did my boy dirty.
and let's be real.
Wait, real quick. Did you
Krillin
watch
is a
Super?
lot stronger.
I did not watch Super because I just don't care about any of the characters.
They redid the Yamcha death meme in
Oh,
Super.
God. Oh, that's right. The fucking baseball field.
Yes.
Oh, God. It's so disrespectful.
I mean, but yeah, all in all, like,
I give you a
Krillin
big
is
hug.
the strongest human in all of Dragon Ball, and that's what they
And-
did with it.
I guess that's fine, but even when I look at like the Tournament of Power shit from what little I've seen of it, it's like, what? Okay, so why is Tien just useless? Why did you go to Master Roshi first of all people? Like, and Krillin doesn't want to be there. Krillin has a fucking family. Fuck off.
Yeah, but 18
He's
want
happy
that
being
money.
a police officer.
18 want that money.
18's a gold digging hoe. She ain't good for him, but at least she realizes that.
All right. Well, I guess I will go into what started anime for me. I mean, like Sasha, it was Toonami back in the old day on Cartoon Network with Dragon Ball, a little bit of Sailor Moon. I didn't really care for it too much when I was younger. So it was mainly just Dragon Ball Z and Gundam,
That's a good
Gundam
shit.
Wing, and
Yeah.
later
Fucking-
on, what was
Original Gundam.
the Gundam like tournament one where they were like fighters?
Mobile Fighter
G Gundam?
Mobile Fighter G Gundam.
Yeah.
Was it that, or was
Yeah,
it
yeah.
G Gundam?
G Gundam.
Dude,
With,
that's the one.
shining
When I made the
fingers
face
and all
earlier,
that.
when I made the face here, that's what I remember because like that was my introduction into Gundam. It was
Yeah.
G Gundam, and I loved
Mobile
it.
Fighter G
It was
was
dope.
the best. It was so stupid and silly, and I fucking loved
Compared
it.
to
It was ham.
all the other stories of Gundam and everything, it was the most
fucking
like
Chibity
out,
Crockett.
like, way out there version of Gundam, which just was fantastic.
Just like
And
let's
let's
have
be
a
real.
bullshit fucking tournament on Earth.
And let's be real, I'm surprised a lot of memes weren't picked from that,
Oh, there's so much.
or at least more so. There really is.
There's so much
Like
they can
Burning
take
Finger.
from it.
Come on.
Burning Finger.
My love, my
There's so
hate,
many
and
memes.
all of my sorrow.
I fucking love it. It's so
And
ridiculous.
then Shining Finger Gundam, Master Gundam.
fucking
there's
God Gundam,
So much. Yeah,
mm.
God Gundam.
Which they had to fucking localize because, well, can't have God in your name in the U.S., boys.
But other than that, I probably actually stopped watching anime for a good while until probably Naruto came out. But I will say back when I was younger, like on the weekends when they had like the late night Adult Swim animes on that Saturday night, that's where I watched Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha. That's where I saw a few episodes of Dot Hack, but like I said, I never really just caught on to it.
Rurouni Kenshin. Sick, too.
Yeah, dude.
I never cared for that one, honestly.
I started I saw Samurai X before I saw the series.
Other than that, that was basically. Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm sorry, I cannot forget
Oh,
Yu Yu
yeah.
Hakusho.
Okay, Yu Yu Hakusho and Inuyasha, I never got into them.
I didn't
I don't
care
know
for
why, I just
Inuyasha.
never
I'll
got
be
into 'em.
honest, but Yu Yu
Inuyasha
Hakusho.
was alright.
I'm sorry, Inuyasha. All it is Inuyasha Kagome. Inuyasha Kagome. Sit.
I
That's
mean,
all
at
it
the
is to
same
me.
time, with Dragon Ball Z, it's a matter of 5 episodes in a row of them charging up too.
Yeah,
so-
honestly, to be fair, yes.
Those filler, like when what was that?
Dragon
I'm
Ball
trying to remember
Kai.
which saga it was. No, I was thinking
That
of like when
helps
one of
you
the times
get rid of
that
some of
that Goku did the Spirit Bomb. Like it was like multiple episodes of him just charging. I think
Bro,
I want to say it
Snake
was the
Way.
Namekian.
Him running on Snake Way.
Oh,
Yes.
fucking Snake Way.
5
It's like-
episodes of you
It's
just
just
seeing
like,
him
dude,
just
these are
running there on the damn snake, bro.
all those filler episodes. Like I mean, I'm kind of curious if you cut all those out, how short the series would be.
That's Dragon Ball Z
compared
Kai.
to.
That's Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just
Yeah,
taking
I
all
haven't
like,
watched
the
it.
charging and everything and cutting it down.
So Kai is basically a recut remaster of just cutting out filler bullshit
Yes.
and reworking story points to more closely align with the actual manga series.
Yes.
Okay.
Shit. Where was I? Okay, so Yu Yu Hakusho and all that, and that was a great story. I never finished it back when I was younger. It wasn't until later on, which I'll get into when I actually finished it. But yeah, so for the most part, I stopped watching anime for a little bit until Toonami actually went off of the daytime, and it was gone for quite some time. I want to say back in middle school, early high school, whenever they actually brought it back onto Saturday nights with Bleach, Naruto, Code Geass, and Death Note, and a couple of others. That's whenever I started to get back into anime.
Yep.
Is that a yep or is that a...
Cool. Sorry, I was looking at something.
But Code Geass was really dope. Bleach was really dope. My only problem with Bleach is the amount of fillers it has throughout
Noisy
major story points. And
Sorry.
no, you're good. You're good. Death Note, an absolutely great and dark story.
Oh yeah.
And from there, I stopped watching again. And early college, I just got into... I'm sorry, Sasha, but I got into Sword Art and Attack on Titan. And that's what started to bring back anime for me when I found out about Crunchyroll. And
Crunchyroll.
started watching lots of anime. And Funimation got to watch Assassination Classroom, which I absolutely love. It is one of my favorites, even though I know some people would disagree. And after pretty much doing the whole shonen anime stuff, I decided to... Oh, I'm sorry. I am forgetting animes that are a little bit more of on the ecchi side. High School DxD, High School of the Dead,
Fucking pervert.
or on Host Club.
Yeah. Okay. High School of the Dead had some scenes in it, but it wasn't quite High School DxD.
No,
You know what I'm
it
saying?
definitely wasn't High School DxD level, but I mean, when you have literal jiggle
Oh, yeah.
physics, Matrix boobs going on
And
in
you
the scene
use-
that literally jiggle
use
around
your
a bullet.
But
Come on.
that's just adding realism to it. Okay. If you have a woman run, they're not going to stand still. Okay.
But they're
using
not gonna jiggle enough to
sniper
dodge a
rifle?
bullet.
You don't know. I mean, have you seen? There's chicks that can like make like them flexing like in circles and what. You don't know. Come on
To
now.
level a sniper rifle though. Fuck.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I remember that scene too.
Like, don't get me wrong, I think that anime is actually pretty good and pretty funny actually, but at the same time, it is super ecchi. Either way.
Okay, but Sasha,
Yeah.
that wasn't to stabilize it. That was actually a recoil damper. Okay, that absorbed the shock.
Fuck off.
Oh goodness. Kill la Kill, Gurren Lagann.
Those are a couple that I started, but I never finished. Not that I didn't like it.
No, I
It was
mean-
like I got busy.
I
we have
totally
40
agree. I
minutes.
totally understand.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're at 40 minutes already. But Gurren Lagann is really good.
Oh,
It's just
wonderful.
it's absolutely great. It does have slow points in it, but those slow points are to let your feelings calm down after it just rocked your world, after just like
The
destroying
fucking
your heart.
character development.
Yes.
Sounds
the
like Shield Hero.
characters- No.
No.
You will cry
No.
for an entire episode. And then do it
That-
all over again at the end.
It's so fucked and it's so good.
It is
It's
such a great
the
anime, but
best
it
one.
destroys you mentally and physically.
I don't know if I want to watch it now.
Kill la Kill doesn't do
I
the
need
same,
to.
but
I still need to.
there's still great development in it, and it's just an all-around comedy, honestly. It's an action
It doesn't
comedy.
emotionally destroy you too much because it's also interspersed with really fucking pumped up like pick you up fucking vibes and shit. Like so many great lines. So many great lines like my drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens.
Yeah.
Like just you can do it kind of shit and it's so good.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll have to finish it sometime. Well, I'll probably start it over just for a refresher.
Yeah. It's definitely worth a full rewatch.
How many episodes was it?
I want to say it's like
Just off
25,
the top of your
maybe?
head.
24, 25?
Yeah, it
Okay.
wasn't over 30.
Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't be an
but-
issue then.
A little while after that, I got into Akamega Kill, and that one's a pretty dark one. I think you would enjoy that, honestly, if you haven't seen it. The only thing is, from the source material, they were pumping out the anime faster than the manga, so they rushed the story at the end, and what they did with the manga is much better than what they did with the ending of the anime. The ending of the anime is really rushed, and it rather pissed me off, honestly.
Yeah, that sounds like crap. What was it? No, go ahead. I forgot the name, so it's just a waste.
But after that, I've actually found myself to enjoy a very wide range of animes. Like, I'm totally down to watch mystery, sci-fi stuff, like, oh shit, I mean, there's like there's Erased, Another's a good horror one, Erased is a good mystery, and then there's also like a lot of slice of life stuff I really do enjoy. It's really like comedy stuff I do enjoy. I mean, I can always get down with a good comedy whenever. But all in all, I mean, really just checking out anime and see if it clicks with me or not. Like, I don't really have a genre I won't watch.
I'm still looking for that next one to really catch my attention. Oh.
Like, real quick, there's Mob Psycho 100. That one's a great battle sci-fi anime with a bit of like slice of life put into it. I see you looking. What are you looking at?
Who, me? No,
Yeah, you.
no, that's all my
I've
manga.
never
I was like, I was making sure I was pronouncing it correctly. I've got all my manga like right behind me.
I
Like,
can never get
I ran out of room, so like you can see how I started stacking it differently.
Yeah.
So, but no, I think you might like that Uzaki-chan wants to hang out. It's a slice of life
I probably will.
mixed with a bit of romance. It's funny. It's hilarious.
Do
Like
you know what
as
it's
far as the
streaming
manga
on?
goes, I think it said it was Funimation,
Okay, I'll have to look for it then.
which I found out there's another streaming service that does anime now.
I wish this was automatic.
Oh, which reminds me, there is an anime which is actually out right now. They're on season 3 that's just started this week. My romantic teen comedy snafu. It's what?
What?
My romantic teen comedy snafu. It's
Okay.
Audio mixing on one.
I'm
is
sorry, I love it. It's funny. It's great. Main
someone's
character's an
audio mixing?
asshole, and yeah. Or he's just
I
not
hope I died,
aware.
by the way.
I see you.
What?
Apparently, someone's audio mixing is fucked.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Unclear.
I'm so lost about what you're talking about.
Yeah. It's just someone in my chat saying audio mixing is fucked. Oh. That may just be my fault.
I hear you listening to yourself.
No. Sorry.
Here, give me a second.
Oh. I think I got it. Am I just big stupid? Okay, is that kosher? Okay. Oh, hey, there we go. That's better. I like that view a lot more.
But yeah, so anyways.
It's
No, you're good, you're good.
Scuffcast.
Hell yeah, this is the first episode and it's super scuffed. And
I've been just letting y'all talk.
no, I mean, and that's
Jump
basically
in
it.
whenever,
yeah.
dude.
I don't know nothing to say about a lot of the
No,
stuff
and
because
I mean, but the thing is, like we just said, you've watched literally one of the most like controversial animes. To be honest, like it's
What's
either
that?
you go ahead and go full deep into One Piece, or you don't at all. And I'm sorry about it. That's something I'm not gonna do.
mean,
I don't know
it's
how many times
majority
you mentioned
filler.
somebody, they say, fuck it. I'm not watching all of this.
It's majority just filler. Like if you were to skip the filler, you wouldn't be missing anything. Like,
Yeah,
it's,
but
Yeah.
you can. There's a full
I've
guide
heard
online.
that there's like an actual like couple of episodes that they have where it's literally just a recap, and you're good just to watch that.
dude, it's like mainly all. Dude, if you watch the movies, they literally have movies that recap each arc.
I've heard
Up
about
to,
that
like-
as well. Yeah.
They're like 3 or 4 arcs. And
Yeah.
it's like quite a
That
bit.
might help me catch up. I'm stuck behind on Water 7.
Dude, the arcs coming after that, I don't think they're gonna be really slow. Like
Way better. Awesome.
like I don't know. I don't want to say anything because I don't want to spoil it for you.
But
I'll get to it eventually.
The arc they're on right now, it's just so slow. I hate it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move on already.
Super Furenki.
But they're the newest movie they released.
2v1 says that's way better, Sasha. Whatever you did.
Yes. Metal Gear.
All right, so are you
No,
still
go
going,
ahead.
Sean?
Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Go ahead. No, you're good.
No, I was actually just gonna ask a general question if you were done.
Yeah, I'm for the most part done. So.
Well, go ahead and I don't want to like take over your story.
No, I mean you're good. Like literally, I was about to just ask if how we're at. What are we doing like now? Like what do you want to talk about? Because we got like 10
Well,
minutes.
I mean, all right. So a general question for everybody: do you remember your first reaction when you first started watching anime? I mean, were you amazed? Were you just pulled in, speechless? What?
Oh, definitely pulled in with Dragon Ball Z. Yeah. I mean,
I
was
got
just
really
glued.
sucked in.
Like I was the kid that was like trying to like do Kamehamehas, and one of my friends back in school was like, "Yeah, I could totally do one," and I was like, "Really?" Yeah. So. I mean,
You, come on. What kid wasn't trying to do a charge up after watching Dragon Ball Z? You know,
oh, without a doubt, I know.
like I'm making Super Saiyan.
Exactly, just out there yelling, going, "Ha!" Definitely, yeah, I was that kid.
No,
You got that kid. The secret's just yelling. You yell a lot, and you go Super Saiyan.
so
My dad must be a Super Saiyan.
have you guys ever been to Chuck E. Cheese and they have like those?
God.
They have like this thing where it's a giant like ticket thing and like they blow
Oh,
tickets
yeah,
up
yeah,
each
yeah,
other.
yeah, yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
I literally fucking pretended to do the power up inside that.
Hey, there's your imagination for you, dude. Hell yeah.
Sasha, what was your first reaction with anime?
It was a little bit of confusion at first because it looked it seemed kind of like what I had usually watched, but then it got hella more dark, and that was sick and metal as fuck. Like, what other fucking thing do you just see some random dude just fucking hungry and awkward And then the kid starts fucking like figuring out the mystery. It's like, what the shit?
Seasons, thanks for the sub, bud. Appreciate it.
Oh, chomp.
I'm sorry, we're not going to talk about Roblox. I guess you can unsub.
I've
Dan,
never even installed Roblox, and I don't
Yes.
think I ever
what
will.
was your first reaction with One Piece, since that was your first anime with Yayo Yayo?
It wasn't like my complete first anime. Like the first one I got to watch a little bit of before I kind of like
The 4 Kids double
died off of it was Fairy Tail. I haven't really ever gotten back into it. Kind of just stopped watching it abruptly.
Yeah,
But
Fairy Tail's very
my
hit or miss.
My first like reaction was like, I don't know, my eyes kind of just glued to the screen, they wouldn't come off. Like, I don't know, it was just really like interesting to watch to me. It was a lot different than what would be like on TV or YouTube or normal
Yeah.
entertainment.
Josh, what about you?
I unironically like that theme.
The Yayo Yayo one? Don't give it up, Luffy.
The
Don't give it
fucking
up,
4
Zoro.
Kids.
Yeah. I mean, a
It
lot
was
of people
ridiculous.
actually really hype up that intro for One Piece. The Four
It's my
Kids
favorite
dubbed.
one.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
That
I've
was
never
trash.
seen that.
Yeah, YouTube it
Oh
after.
my god, I'm gonna send you the.
All right,
Yeah,
Josh.
send me that.
Josh, what was yours?
I was blown away. I've always had a love of art, and like, first time I saw anime, like I said, the scene was for anime was not nearly as big as it is now. So, getting anime back then was a pain. I mean, you could actually see the history with some of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was at a point in time where I want to say you would have to order from some guy in this little shop. I want to say he was in Canada, and he would transfer it to VHS for you. Like he was basically, it was like that was the way to download it in a sense at the time because there was no scene. It wasn't sold anywhere here.
It was the real life
So-
Pirate Bay.
Exactly. You would order from him. So like, but I was blown away because I've always had a love of art, and it was so the animation was so different from everything you'd seen, even from Disney movies, and like they really spent a lot of money on their animation.
There it is.
So it was. I was just blown away. It was amazing. It was like, dude, like even how everything was going. I mean, thinking about like Ghost in the Shell and everything and how that was animated. I was just flabbergasted.
That may actually be mine.
So Shawnee, what was yours?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. I went first, man.
Did you?
Yeah. I was talking about the whole like powering up, doing Kamehameha. and all
Oh,
that.
right. I'm sorry. That might be when I stepped. Was that around? That's probably right when I stepped away. I apologize. That's right. You did.
No,
What
you were
was
talking
that?
about like, yeah, what kid didn't?
Yeah.
So,
Why do I not?
Sasha, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry. I just got a notification and I don't see it.
Well, I guess if we're all done here, we can go ahead and finish up and actually do the introduction, since we didn't do that at the beginning.
We can retroact.
Well, I am Sean, or Shawnee095. I stream on Twitch at the same Shawnee095 for my account. Dan over here,
Oh, thank you for following too.
want to go ahead and give your info and all that?
Yeah, well, I'm Dan. I mainly stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/DanBeatTV. Yeah, my name's kind of weird, but don't mind that.
Danny B.
Josh.
I'm double checking. I forgot my link.
All right,
Oh.
Sasha, you want to go next?
I'm Sasha's streams, and I don't stream, except for the few times when I do. And when I do, it's usually Warhammer, so enter at your own peril, my dudes.
You do a little bit of Siege.
I do Siege now and again. I also do stream that from time to time, but mostly old, weird, quirky games and shit.
All right, Josh, are you ready now?
Sausage just spoke.
What? Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah. You said, Sasha, are you ready yet? I think you
Did I
meant
say
Josh, but okay, I'll go.
I'm sorry. I thought I said Josh. I'm so sorry.
I mean, it sounds similar to Josh. I guess it can happen. Josh, also known as Zombie Jaw. You can find me at twitch.tv /zombie_jaw. I know it's probably obvious because I type it that way. But I don't know. What threw me off is like I know there's one account where I couldn't do the underscore.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't sure if it was my Twitch. So, yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm a variety streamer. Mostly console right now because I got to get a better CPU. But lately I've been playing a lot of Switch, which I will probably start doing that on stream soon.
Hell yeah.
Ooh, I should start streaming. Ooh, Zelda Breath of the Wild modded.
That would actually be a pretty good stream, honestly.
Yeah.
And, well, you can find this podcast. We do it live. We're trying to do it Sundays. So that's the plan. Roughly about the same time. Trying to go shoot for 10 o'clock Central, 10:30 Central, somewhere in between there. And you'll also be able to find it on YouTube at Caffeinated Weebs. And I'm going to look at trying to figure out how to get Spotify set up so we can put it onto Spotify as well. And I will look for wherever else we can put podcasts. And I think that's going to be... Go ahead.
Sorry, never mind. I was thinking, I know there's another like audio streaming service that also a lot of people listen to for podcasts. So I'll try to figure out which one that is.
I
And
know
get back to you
there's
on
Apple something, Apple Cast or whatever it is.
that.
Nobody listens to podcasts at Apple.
I know Michael does.
It's
Michael's weird.
yeah, Michael's special kind of.
But yeah, wherever we can try to find podcast stuff, I'm going to try to put it there. So I guess go ahead.
Did you set up the Twitter?
I have not set up the Twitter.
Okay. Well, okay.
We will
So
be
say it
setting
that
up the
way they
Twitter
know.
soon, so hopefully we'll be able to get it up on the next week. But yes, there's a YouTube set up already, and as soon as we get all the other stuff set up, we will put out more information. And again, next week we'll be doing the same thing. We are either going to be talking about dubs versus subs or the first episode of Shield Hero, because we are going to be trying not to give too many spoilers as far as the series go unless it is older than 3 years. That is our magic number that we have decided. So yeah, if an anime is over 3 years old, hopefully you've seen
It's
it.
fair game.
If not, get ready for spoilers.
If not, it's your fucking fault now, innit?
I guess that's going to be it. So y'all have a good day. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.